today, President Biden will announce that the Department of Homeland Security will take action designed to help U.S. citizens with non-citizen spouses keep their families together. This new process will help certain non-citizen spouses and children apply for a lawful permanent residency, a status they are already eligible for without having to leave the country. Additionally, President Biden will announce that the administration will facilitate the employment visa process for those who have graduated from college and have a high-skilled job offer, including DACA recipients and other dreamers.
And when it comes to the new executive actions today on immigration, can you just talk us through why now? Why not earlier?
So look, and I said this a little bit, and I'll say it again, which is, and we say this, our immigration system is broken. It has been for some decades. The president wants to have a comprehensive legislative fix. That's the process that we actually want to take, and that's why he did on day one.
When you were asked about timing earlier, you were mentioning the president prefers to work with Congress. Why not earlier this year, for example, or late last year? I know the bipartisan Senate bill was being worked on, but that didn't include parole in place for spouses or anything for DACA recipients.
Yeah, I mean, look,
it seems different.
I hear you. Look, there's been many phases of this. Obviously, there was first the comprehensive immigration proposal legislation that the president introduced day one, right? And then he's taken actions, right, from that moment until the bipartisan discussion was happening in Senate. Like, he's taken multiple actions, right? And then we had an opportunity late last year, early this year, to do that in a more balanced approach, right? To do that in the Senate with both Republicans and Democrats. So the president took that opportunity and directed his team to have those conversations. And we believe at that time, what the proposal that was being put forward was going to be fair, tough but fair. And I would say since then, since it was rejected by Republicans twice, the president has looked at every option. And we say that. We say that many, many times. We look at all options, and we try to figure out how we can move forward with these different options in different ways. And look, with the EO to secure the border, this is something that majority of Americans wanted to see, right?
No, right, I understand that. But the Senate bill seems separate than what's being announced today.
No, and I'm agreeing with you.
So, I'm trying to understand the impetus and why now.
But I'm agreeing with you. There's been many iterations of different ways to move forward in dealing with a broken immigration system. We want to make sure that we're securing the border. We want to make sure that we're doing everything that we can to do that. And we also want to make sure that we have a fair and just system. And that is something that the president continues to live by.
How do you respond to Republicans who say this particular move is just an election year stunt?
Look, I'm not here to talk about election year. That's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about the president's policy and why he's doing this, because we have a broken immigration system. The president did this on his first day when he put forth a comprehensive immigration system.
Does the White House feel that it is that President Biden has exhausted everything that he can do on this matter by executive order?
Yeah. But look, you see the president making an announcement. He's going to make an announcement today. He took an executive action a couple weeks ago. We continue to say we're going to look to see what else we can do, and this is what he's directed his team to do. Right, is to look at ways that we can deal with this broken immigration system. But this is piecemeal, right?
The administration confident that U.S. citizenship and immigration services can handle possibly hundreds of thousands of new applications, given the current backlog of other immigration applications?
So, look, we have always said, and I said this at the top, like the way that we would love to move forward is in a more balanced approach, obviously, and get that bipartisanship from Congress. The first day of his administration, as I've already stated, and I've stated this many times, we wanted to see a comprehensive immigration process, a legislation. That's what the president put forward.